All right, thank you so much, Mike. The saying, "it takes a village," may not be more true than in the case of 5-year-old Dax. It's been 1 year since little Dax was diagnosed with a rare bone marrow disease, and MTN's Caitlin Corbett sat down with his family to learn more about their unique journey to health and how Bozeman helped them get there.
I sat on this Alpine Lake beach, eating huckleberry cobbler, and whispered, "Hold me up," to these mountains as storm clouds rolled in. I had been under a storm cloud of my own in recent days. 35 miles away, my son was hospitalized with what appeared to be bone marrow failure.
It was a normal summer morning in August of last year when Bozeman resident Chantel Schieffer woke up to her 4-year-old son Dax having a nosebleed. It was something the doctors had warned her and her husband, also named Dax, to watch out for. Since he was born prematurely in 2012, doctors had discovered that Dax had low blood platelet counts, and he faced some challenges with his speech and motor skills, but they didn't have many answers. So when the nosebleed persisted that day, Chantel and Dax took their son to Kalispell, where Montana's only pediatric hematologist resides.
It was really scary. We didn't know what was happening, what was causing this decline in his blood stability, so we were kind of settled in for months of tests, trying to figure out what was going on, and then got a diagnosis about a year ago, November last year.
That diagnosis 1 year ago was dyskeratosis congenita, a rare genetic disorder that causes bone marrow failure. The chances of being born with DKC are literally 1 in a million.
Determined pretty quickly that he was going to be require a bone marrow transplant. And so we had to sort of begin that process of learning about that and then going through that part of the journey.
That part of the journey would take them to Seattle Children's Hospital for a 5-month stay. Chantel took to blogging to share her family's story, documenting the entire process. And it opened up doors she could have never imagined.
So when we got this diagnosis and we realized that he was severely medically challenged, and it was a scary time for us, that we wanted to kind of pull that curtain back and share our story. And the benefits from that have been tremendous.
Enter Team Dax, a group of friends and family from across the state who set out to send the Schieffers to Seattle with a helping hand. Team Dax raised almost $70,000 for the Schieffers' trip to Seattle. But before heading out, they would receive the most positive news yet, a marrow match. And that match begins the second part of Dax's journey. Reporting in Bozeman, Caitlin Corbett, MTN News.